I don't need to introduce myself to you, but I suppose for the benefit of today, I'm Erin Louw, and I work with you incredible women when it comes to entrepreneurship, women in business, in a leadership capacity. And welcome to Women's Month at Retail Capital. We're talking this year, the themes about gender equality and the role that women play in leadership. And I've got such distinguished guests here today. I really can't wait to dive into it. Tia, I'm going to start with you. If we just look at your career and your time in financial services, you're such an incredible leader, respected, admired, and have really gone the hard yards in this space. Who have inspired you when it comes to leadership and being a leader in financial services?
My whole career, whenever I had to make a really tough decision, I would go and look at myself and go, if I had to look at my mother and tell her what decision I made, can I look her in the eyes? And that's been my absolute steadfast throughout, whenever I can remember, hard decisions, because financial services for females are difficult.
I suppose you highlighted something about having a strong woman role model, and it's not usually found in the places that you typically would see. It's not that perfect answer. What do you think is the benefits to organizations, to business, to having women in senior leadership positions?
I think women are incredible collaborators. And, I see this every single day. I see how women, circle around and give advice. Mm-hmm. I think our empathy is what makes us really different as well, because we're not just seeing a worker, we're seeing the person behind the job that they are doing. And I know that's what drives me. I mean, I want to see other females get better. And I really want to get to that point where it doesn't matter if you're male or female. You're a person, and you're a person in business.
Just watching the news and reading statistics on women in the entrepreneurial environment, I think the fact that in the past year, well, let's speak about COVID, it's going 2 years back, coming into the past year, the activity rate for women entrepreneurs in business has grown when most other economies or most other areas in the economy have basically stagnated or did not grow at all. And it speaks to the resilience, it speaks to the willpower, it speaks to the determination of a woman to survive.
Some food for thought, and I mean that comes to women entrepreneurship really having come to the fore over the last few years, and it's quite a buzzword when it comes to side hustles, the sidepreneurs. There's so many words that are really fempreneurs, bosspreneurs.
Yeah.
So Kate is head of product for Zena, the first networking app for women entrepreneurs in South Africa, just under a year old.
So proud.
Give us the scoop. So what have we learned over the last year? And what have we seen? What is that support that we can give women entrepreneurs in South Africa?
What the research told us very, very clearly is that women are highly entrepreneurial. Women are really, really good at business. But it's the support that's lacking.
Yeah.
Very much what Narisha was talking about. So, there is support for women, but it's a very siloed approach. So you can get funding support in a silo. You can get networking support in a silo. And we then launched Zena, and the whole point of Zena is to give the woman all of the support that they need. So whether it's networking, coaching, mentorship, funding, all in the same place. And I think the proof is in the results. The network is growing exponentially month on month. The women are all genuinely networking with each other.
Amazing.
Growing together, learning from each other, taking the research and adding that empathy, community, networking approach for the ladies and giving them a real safe space.
Yeah, I think the most powerful demographic based on your stats is women, and that's our segmentation. I think when we speak about women as a whole, and all of us sitting here in management position, leadership positions, we connect emotionally, whether it's with our colleague, whether it's with a product, we have that emotional connection to something. And when I look at the most powerful targeted audience, that it's almost like the rise of women in leadership, the rise of women in small businesses. It's obviously a space and a place that we want to play in.
Yes.
And to see them grow over the years and see them how they rise in post-COVID, how things are changing for them. And I think it's obviously the best consumer market to tap into, because they pull the strings of the purse anyway.
I want to wrap it up by just saying thank you so much for choosing your careers, your paths, your walks in your life, because you truly are such an example. And so many women in this business really look up to you. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.